San Francisco has become a virtual nirvana to techies and oligarchs. Insulated from reality by a new virtual reality exclusive to them. But for the rest of us, San Francisco has become a virtual hell that is unlivable. There's no end to the construction, crowding, evictions, price outs, traffic, and of course, crime. San Francisco is an equal opportunity employer when it comes to crime and corruption. The melting pot that is San Francisco has always been tainted with miscreants from City Hall to Civic Center, repping every race, color, and creed.
Tonight, we zero in on our brothers and sisters who made it to our shores as slaves, not from Africa, but from the East. And we show you how this group has risen up and shed the mantle of oppression, and then yanked the reins of power from the hands of their former masters.
We show you how San Francisco is being changed and ripped apart from within by the Red Chinese. But before you accuse me of being a hate monger and raising the ugly specter of racial scapegoating, please hear me out. The Red Chinese, like Russia, has been an enemy of the United States. They have fought against us in Korea and Vietnam. They have been responsible for countless U.S. lives and are antithetical to America and the American way of life. They have hostilely occupied Tibet. They have messed with the American currency. They have shot down innocent airliners. They have hacked our networks, stolen our technology, spied on us repeatedly. Yet the politicians in America, and particularly San Francisco, have given the Red Chinese priority over Americans.
What we need is actually housing and services for these people.
In SF, there are countless homeless Americans, yet there are no homeless Chinese. It is a glaring fact that every free food line is predominantly Chinese in San Francisco. Willie Brown's bitch, Ed Lee, is the point man for the Red Chinese gerrymandering of San Francisco.
Building more housing is one of those great solutions.
When Ed Lee speaks to solving the homeless problem, he is talking about housing the Red Chinese immigrants. All the new building in San Francisco for low-income housing is for the Red Chinese. The Red Chinese in America have been scamming the public housing, getting SSI, and having a job at the same time. They don't pay taxes. Despite hating America, they get all of the best low-income housing. The idea that anybody should be able to come to America and live is antiquated and should be reversed. Ed Lee, with the help of the INS feds, has made it possible for those still loyal to the People's Republic of China to grab a big slice of the American pie. At last time I checked, China wants us out of business for good. So the rise in the amount of brutality and insanity we see on the streets these days is not in your imagination. The general nastiness we see every day in the city from the people is the penalty we are paying for snarfing up billions of dollars of red Chinese money and laundering it here in San Francisco with the help and blessing of Ed Lee. It could very well be that what's going on here is nothing more than payback. Payback for a generation or more of city government carried out by devotees of a failed leftist dogma, ironically last seen under Chairman Mao. Funded by endless waves of bubble money blithely tossed into the city coffers from .com and social media largesse, and no sooner dumped back into utopian programs and grand-scale boondoggles. But if we stick our heads in the sand and allow this frenzied boomtown mentality to rage on, the inevitable bust is going to be big. And if a distracted gadget-worshipping votership continues to reward useful idiots and Bolshevistic posers with political power, their authentic fellow travelers in Beijing will continue on their patient march to power. And there's always another crime just around the corner.